Hello, my name is Joanna Burdette, and I'm a professor in the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences in the College of Pharmacy. I also serve as the Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Education. I focus on ovarian cancer. It's the 5th leading cause of cancer death in women and the most lethal gynecologic malignancy. Ovarian cancer has many risk factors, but the major one is the process of ovulation, which makes a very intriguing research question of how ovulation and ovarian cancer are related. My research is really focused on the idea that ovarian cancer doesn't actually come from the ovary, but it actually comes from the fallopian tube. And that affects women's health in a variety of ways. First, it affects the surgical prevention of the disease because we would then opt for surgical removal of the fallopian tube and allow the ovary to remain inside of the woman and avoid surgical menopause. Similarly, if we were going to develop new imaging modalities, we would focus those on imaging preneoplastic lesions in the fallopian tube as opposed to imaging the ovary. And lastly, in the area of drug discovery, if we compare different targets in the tumor to the wrong normal cell of origin, we can completely miss tumor suppressors and oncogenes. My research fits into this overall picture because we're really interested in how ovulation and the fimbriae of the fallopian tube can be a local risk factor for ovarian cancer. We study factors that are produced by the ovary and the fallopian tube and how that generates cancer at that microenvironment. Working with MD-PhD students has been a great experience for me. In my lab, these students are able to combine what they learn in the clinic and in the lab. We use a lot of primary human tissue taken from routine surgeries for benign conditions, and that gives my students an opportunity to consent, write IRB, and work within the clinic, and then bring these samples back to the lab where we can culture them in microfluidic devices and use them in a variety of cross-cutting technologies like imaging mass spectrometry.